Hi, good evening. Now look here. Today what we are going to do is we are going to study some very important parts. First we are going to Sharmila ma'am, good evening. So we are going to do some important work. See, first now understand what type of questions are coming in paper one. Don't forget to write paper one. You know what? When I started with first work, what I did is I didn't prepare for paper one. Since I was in teaching work, it was very easy for me. See, first you take some NCRT books, new syllabus NCRT book. ओके सो न्यू सिलेबस एनसीईआरटी बुक ले करके और फिर उसको थोड़ा पढ़ना पड़ेगा और उसके बाद जो क्वेश्चंस उससे निकल के आएंगे उसको अटेम्प्ट करना होगा। ये एक प्रोसेस होता है। और दूसरा होता है कि पेडागोगी जो साइंस से रिलेटेड होते हैं उसका क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना होता है। तो ये जितना भी पार्ट है ना, ये सबको सॉल्व करके एक बार हमको खुद से चेक करना पड़ेगा। तो अभी क्या है ना, एक ईयर का ईवीएस का क्वेश्चन मैं उठा के लाई हूँ, उस क्वेश्चंस को आपको सॉल्व करना है। तो आप मेरे साथ कंट्रीब्यूट करो। हिंदी मीडियम, हिंदी में तो बात कर रही हूँ, बाप मेरी हिंदी में तो बात कर रही हूँ। और कौन से लैंग्वेज में बात कर रही हूँ मैं? फ्रेंच या लैटिन तो बात कर नहीं रही हूँ, हिंदी में ही बात कर रही हूँ। ना लुक विल स्टार्ट। हम लोग एक बार शुरू करते हैं। लास्ट क्लास में कल का डिस्टर्बेंस हो गया था तो फिर मैंने छोड़ दिया था। तो कल का पहला एक क्वेश्चन जो था वो क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से एक बार समझ लो, एक बार फिर से स्टार्ट करो। और आज मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस को अटेम्प्ट करने का कोशिश करो। ये क्वेश्चन क्या है? एन ईवीएस टीचर, एज एन ईवीएस टीचर, कि यू आर एन ईवीएस टीचर and now what you are doing, you plan to take the student to the zoo. Which of the following activities would you not allow the student to undertake? Means you are not allowing the student to do, means you are taking some students in zoo, and when you are going you are not allowing the student to do this activity. So what things you are not allowing the student to do? Now let's check this one out. First one is to take along lots of eatable for the animals at the zoo. You will not allow. Very good, Ruchi. That is option one. That's the most important thing. We are not going to encourage a student to give something which is not exactly advisable for the animals and to give. Yes, absolutely correct. So this is one question yesterday itself we have done. Now next question was the concept of seed germination can be taught best by asking the student to perform an activity to sow seeds, observe different stages and draw them. Definitely one thing is there कि when you will be asking the student like okay fine, you will be performing an activity to sow seed, means activity based work. First one. So here activity based work is there. Second one is showing photographs not sawing, showing photograph of seed germination. Means you will be saying the student like, hey, this is that, this is that, this is exactly showing the showing the students like, hey, this is exactly the different stages. So which one? Yesterday itself we have discussed and the answer was first one. That is, you are going to tell the student like activity karo. एक्टिविटी करो मीन्स लाइव एग्जाम्पल से सीखो. वाई? बिकॉज पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस जो होता है लाइफ एग्जाम्पल्स का वो फार बेटर देन होता है ऑडियो वीडियो मोड को यूज़ करने से, या फिर कोई भी अदर मीन्स पिक्चर मेथड से भी अगर हम सीखेंगे या ऑडियो वीडियो मोड से भी कोशिश करेंगे तो वो क्लैरिटी नहीं आएगा कि प्लांट कब मर जाता है, कब उसको मतलब जब उसको ग्रो करते हैं तो उससे हमको कहीं ज़्यादा क्लैरिटी मिलता है. राखी, गुड इवनिंग. आज आंसर करना. हाँ जरूर, 100%. नाउ हियर एक क्वेश्चन था कल का, मीरा एंड दिव्या आर यंग गर्ल्स, मीरा लाइक्स टू ईट समोसा. ये क्वेश्चन था कल जो हम लोगों ने सॉल्व किया था कि मीरा एंड दिव्या दो लड़कियां हैं और दोनों में मतलब क्या होता है कि एक जो है समोसा खाती है, मतलब उनको समोसा, कटलेट और ब्रेड खाना बहुत पसंद है. एंड दिव्या ऑन द अदर हैंड टेक्स एन आयरन डेफिसिट डाइट. आयरन डेफिसिट डाइट मीन्स व्हाट? आयरन डेफिसिट डाइट मतलब एक मैं सिलेबस आई विल मेक वन पीडीएफ, मेरे पास एक पीडीएफ है, उस पीडीएफ में डेफिशिएंसी, विटामिन और ये जितना भी रिलेटेड है ना वो सारा नोट्स है, वो नोट्स आई विल प्रोवाइड यू. तो उसको ना एक बार शॉर्ट ये करके, क्योंकि बायोलॉजी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आते ही आते हैं, चाहे कितना भी कर लो, बायोलॉजी और फिजिक्स से जो रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो लाइफ साइंस पे रिलेटेड होते हैं। मतलब न्यूट्रिशन से एक क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है, डेफिशिएंसी क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है। तो वो जो सेक्शंस है जहाँ पे न्यूट्रिशन डेफिशिएंसी, ये ओके, मीन्स वन क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग फ्रॉम न्यूट्रिशन, वन क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग फ्रॉम डेफिशिएंसी, लाइक कि what type of nutrient you are not taking, then what type of deficiency will come, like protein deficient person, what will be the problem for that? And now carbohydrate, how many types of carbohydrate are there? So different type of questions they are exactly asking based on that section. So I'm having one PDF, I'm going to provide you that PDF, it will be very helpful for you. So one time you are going to miss whatever contents are there, one time I'm going to show that things, it will be very helpful. So just remind me today, I will be sending those 2-3 PDFs for science to study. Maths and science separately, I will send 2 to 3 PDFs for finishing in one day. Okay. Now you say anemia is exactly deficiency of iron. Okay, so उसमें होता क्या, what it is exactly happening in anemia is कि the person will be not having adequate amount of hemoglobin. Okay, so iron deficiency से hemoglobin is getting affected, so that's the most important cause of it. So 100% what will be the case, can you tell me? Obesity and scurvy, scurvy and anemia. Scurvy vitamin C, scurvy is due to vitamin C, anemia is exactly due to iron deficiency, obesity is excessive fats. So which one is? Night blindness is due to the vitamin D deficiency. Okay, so night blindness, option 2, that is scurvy and anemia, no Rakhi. Scurvy is due to vitamin C deficiency. Yes, the correct answer will be obesity and anemia. Obesity, Meera ko obesity ho sakta hai, Meera can be exactly getting affected by obesity. Yes, option 4 is the correct answer, Rakhi. That is obesity, and anemia is exactly due to lack of iron, understood, in the body. So option 4 is the correct answer. Yes, all 4 of you are absolutely correct. Yes, Ruchi, the answer is absolutely correct. Now we are going for the next question. To make children aware of different kind of fuel, a teacher can see. Fuel means here, don't see, last class also, yesterday's class, I was exactly talking about different type of fuel. So there are two different type of fuel. One fuel what you are using as food item, okay, like mustard oil, ghee, different type of fuel what you are using, and one is exactly used in vehicle. Okay, so what you are going to show some samples of fuel in the class. Never take dangerous samples, or what you called those samples which can have ignition, means which can get ignited, understood, मतलब जिसको which can catch fire, in simple word we can say, which can catch fire. So what is the most important thing is, here we can show audio, video, whatever is your wish, but don't take the live examples of those things which can be dangerous for the students in class. Okay, and which can cause dangers to you also. So discuss with children about possible kind of fuel that can be used for cooking along with a short film. Show picture of fuel on a chart, ask children to list different fuel. No, here short film is there, here short film. If you read the second statement, here discussion is there, picture is there, and short film is there. Raki, here now second and third. So picture of fuel on a chart. See, picture of a fuel means you can see the texture of the fuel, means color you can see only, but you cannot be able to justify what is actual, what you call actual quality, means uski viscosity. Viscosity means thickness of the oil. If you are seeing a film, short film means they will be having more clarity about what it is exactly there, so that will be much better. So here 100% option B will be the most likely answer. So B is the 2 is the second answer, is the most important thing. The skill required to read a map. So here now this is most important. Here in science you need to understand little things are very dangerous. Read a map. अगर इस क्वेश्चन में ये पार्ट छूट गया तो एवरीथिंग विल बी लेफ्ट, अंडरस्टूड. द स्किल रिक्वायर्ड टू रीड अ मैप. Here the most important thing is the skill required to read a map, the skill required to read a map. So here now in this question they are asking that what will be the, Unnati, good evening beta, the skill required to read a map. Okay, So when you are going to read a map, what and all things are there? So definitely map will not be of painting, art, drawing. So see the options: excellent communication skill to draw out the expressive ability. How by? It is not at all possible. आप map discussion कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे आप expressive skill use कर रहे हो. That is not at all true. Okay, very good. Now, second one, ability to understand relative position of places, distance and direction. Yes, map is totally associated with distance and direction. Map is totally associated with what? Distance and direction. So whenever somebody will be talking about, we will be highly associating map with distance and direction. Third, excellent drawing and painting. This is not there. This is not there. The most important thing is ability to understand relative position, okay, and places, distance and direction. Rakhi, done. Very good, Ruchi. So this is exactly the correct answer. Ruchi, till here it is absolutely correct. Now we'll go for the next one. Please check this one. Giving importance to individual experiences of children in an EVS class will benefit the teacher. How it is going to benefit the teacher? How it is going to benefit the teacher? Please kindly check this one out and read out this one. So giving importance to individual experience, giving importance to individual experience of children in an EVS class will benefit the teacher. How it is going to benefit the teacher? How it is going to have Vishal? So here, to connect the subject to the learner, experimental environment and promote reflections and learning. This can be done as one of the cause. Second, to save her energy as children enjoy talking. Oh, so if you will allow the children to talk in the class means your energy will be saved. Your energy will be saved. Option 1. Okay, Ruchi has done option 1. Third one, to know the unique experiences of children to help and improve the language and communication skill of the children. So हम ऑप्शन 1 and 4 इन दोनों के साथ में किससे सबसे ज़्यादा रिलेट कर पा रहे हैं? Very good, Ruchi. Ruchi has given option 1. What about others? So Rakhi has given option 3 and Sharmila has given option 3. Okay. Sumati ma'am has given option 3. So one person has given option 1, rest other all people has given option 3. So now let's see. Now we will discuss. Yes, मैं बाहर से आई हूँ. I got an award. I just received the award and came. After that, I was like little busy in work. After that only. हैं चलो काम पे लगो. Now look here. To connect the subject, see अब क्या कर रहे हैं कि we are going to remove what is not important. Okay, we are going to remove what is not important. So now let's check this one out. So here the first important thing is to save her energy as children enjoy talking. This is never going to be. Yes, I got an award. Yes. So this is not at all going to be, this is not at all going to be working to save her energy. No, we are not a teacher for saving our energy. Thank you. Not at all. This is not at all possible. Now, to help and improve the language and communication skill of the children. See, language and communication skill of the children, thank you so much. Language and communication skill of the children is not for science subject, is not for science subject. Language and communication skill is exactly very helpful for other part. Means our communication skill will improve by literature. Okay, English, Hindi, means language subjects पे जाएंगे तो they were means if I want to improve my English, definitely I'll go for grammar. Understood? There my communication skill will improve, but this is definitely not going to be the option. Now people has signed for 1 and 3. Now to know the unique experiences of children, this will never be the answer. Now why this will never be the answer? To know the unique experiences of the children, no. See, unique experiences of the children can be relative to life science. Okay, but it is not relative to the topic of science. Life science means कि when you are teaching a chapter, Okay, that time you are asking the student, they will be relating the subject, but they will not be to the topic also. So we need to connect the subject, means we should not forget that we are teaching science. So, and science is based on experimental world and promote reflection and learning. So where we do experiment, where we promote reflection and learning, that is related to science. Understood? So here option 1 is the only one option which is going to be accepted. I hope you might have understood this one. See, definitely, I really like that you people are actually giving options. So once you are giving, so think, if directly in exam you will put this option, means it will go wrong. So 100% if you want to take out EVS very neatly, then you need to listen. So what is our conclusion here is to save her energy as children, ये तो कभी नहीं होगा. To unique experiences of children, यहीं पे टीचर्स मार खा जाते हैं. एक्सपीरियंस नहीं, एक्सपेरिमेंट चाहिए. लिसन माई वर्ड्स, एक्सपीरियंस नहीं, एक्सपेरिमेंट चाहिए. साइंस इज रिलेटेड टू एक्सपेरिमेंट. सो डोंट गो फॉर एक्सपीरियंस. एक्सपेरिमेंट विल गिव एक्सपीरियंस. Always remember, note down in your note, experiment will give experience, and that is science. Experiment will give experience. Understood? So when experiment will give experience, that is exactly the example of life science. I hope you might have understood. So now go for this one. It has been observed that the process of digestion is faster inside the stomach than outside. So that's what they are asking, that ki digestion is faster where? Inside the stomach or outside? Now look here. The digestive juices which kept outside the stomach becomes inactive. Okay. Second, the food is churned in the stomach, thereby increasing the surface area of quicker enzymes. The digestive juices inside the stomach are acidic, while outside they are alkaline. This is the third option. The fourth one is the amount of digestive juice produced in the stomach is the process of food much more, is in the presence of food much more. See, I am teaching you digestion in no time. See, in a very simple note, I am teaching you digestion. See, when we take any type of food, first we are chewing the food in mouth. So when we are chewing the food in mouth, the first thing what we'll be doing is digestion of sugar takes place. So the first digestion takes place in mouth. So here sugar will get converted into maltose or sucrose. Understood or not? So हाँ, बहुत अच्छा. बाय बाय. अभी तुम जाओ. मैं number, I'll give you a number. So now look at the amount of digestive juices produced in the stomach in the presence of food is much more effective. You need to understand this one. So last answer when you are telling, Sharmila ma'am has given option 4 for question number 67. So 67 first I am going to explain. Then you decide, Sarmila ma'am. Just take 1 minute. I am explaining. So when you are eating food, you are chewing the food. Then the food carbohydrate will get converted. Little bit digestion will take place. It is not a very heavy digestion. See, in the mouth, the saliva is there. The saliva is slightly acidic. So what it will do, it will exactly digest, it will just chew, you are churning the food. After that the food will go in esophagus. Understood? The esophagus will take the food first time in stomach. In stomach, three different type of gastric juices are there. Three different type of gastric juices are there. First one is mucus. So what is the work of mucus? The mucus will create a protective line in the stomach, because our stomach itself will generate acid. Okay, then pepsin is generated. Pepsin, acid, HCl, pepsin and mucus. Okay, in simple, try to understand. The mucus is creating a protective lining. So if the food will go inside, the acid will be released. So just sensing the food inside the stomach, acid will be released. And once the acid will be released, the acid will try to break down the food, and the pepsin, the pepsin will act on the food and digest the protein. Understood? So the two important work of acid is they will kill the foreign bodies, means accidentally if some micro agents or something which is exactly called as what you call foreign agents came inside your mouth. Okay, very good, Ruchi. So after hearing, Ruchi has came up with an idea. So that agent will try to break. So acid will try to kill those bacteria, and it will try to help to digest the protein. Got it? So now the digestive juice, when kept outside the stomach, become inactive. That's not the truth. Okay, that's not the truth. The second part is the food is churned in the stomach, thereby increasing the surface area for quicker enzyme action. See, this is one of the most crucial part we should not be avoiding. Okay, now read the question what they're asking. The question is, okay, so now look here. It has been observed that the process of digestion is faster inside the stomach than outside because first one, see how to cancel, because right now it is a very confusing part, and the moment you will be going through it, the correct answer is not 3. The correct answer is not 4. Now problem is ki now where we lagged. See, the digestive juice, when kept outside the stomach, become inactive. That's not the case. So this is not the correct answer. They're not talking about outside the stomach. So this is not going to be the relevant point. Next, the amount of digestive juices produced in the stomach in presence of food is much more. No, it's not like that. It's not like deciding the quantity. It should be acidic and it should act on food. Okay, so these two things should be there. So this is also not the case. Understood. So this is also not the case. So now we are going to talk about the next part. The digestive juices inside the stomach are acidic. Yes, this is true. Okay. While outside they are alkaline. This is false. Outside also acidic, inside also acidic. So Rakhi and Ruchi, both of you are absolutely correct now. See, the food is churned inside the stomach. You know what? The acid will break down the food molecules so that pepsin will work on it. So further churning of food will take where? In stomach. And you know what? In stomach, it will take nearly 6 hours to digest the full food and send to duodenum. Duodenum is the first part of small intestine. Okay, so small intestine will be exactly divided into 3 parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. So that I will teach. That I will teach 1-2 classes in morning. If you will be giving me specifically Saturday, Sunday means biology topics I will cover. Okay, so that section. So the correct answer is 2. But in exam, if you will read one time and you will directly fall into conclusion, will 100% give you some disaster. So you need to, from the beginning, we need to be very clear about it. Okay. So now look here. We will go for question number 68. Come on, go for question number 68. Again try. Again try. Question number 68, again try. Which of the following statement is not an objective of teaching EVS at the primary level? Okay, it is not an objective. It is not an objective. It is objective. No, it is not an objective. To load learner with terms and definition for assessment. Second, to internalize the value of concern for life and environment. Second part, arouse curiosity about the natural and social environment. Third, engage in exploring, that is exploratory and hands-on activities that lead to development of cognitive and psychomotor skills. कोग्निटिव एंड स्काई दिस मच बड़ा बड़ा बात बोल दिया भाई, यहाँ पे तो फोर्थ वाले पॉइंट में ना इतना बड़ा बड़ा बात बोल दिया, तो सोच समझ करके आगे बढ़ो. पहले थिंक करो, बोथ ऑफ यू थिंक, बिकॉज यू बोथ आर गोइंग वेरी स्ट्रांग. कम ऑन, बोथ ऑफ यू थिंक वेरी नाइसली. पहले सोच लो एक बार, ऑल 4 ऑफ यू फर्स्ट think what you can answer and then only we will proceed. First you think. Option 1. Very good, Ruchi. Ruchi has went for option 1. See, option 1 is exactly, see, they, if you will see the question, little bit mistake means story will over. So now look here, Shamila ma'am and what you call Sugandhi ma'am, na? Huh. See, please check here one thing. They are telling not. They are telling not. See, to internalize the value of concern of life and environment, this is exactly very, very important. Yes, absolutely correct. Three of you are absolutely correct. You please understand this part is absolutely correct statement. Why we are teaching EVS? in primary section to internalize the value of concern for life and environment. Means we are telling the children, hey, you know, plant has to be saved, plant has to be taken care properly. That means what? We are giving them a value, we are giving them a value about plant. So that's a very important life science. So this is very, very important, and this is true. This is true, but they are asking in the question false. Okay, so now arose curiosity about natural and social environment. Yes, we are teaching EVS so that the student will get very much acquainted with about, very much they should be getting acquainted about the life science, means nature. They should be too much acquainted about nature. So that's what this should be the correct part. Engage in exploratory. Yes, if correct answer means the best correct answer is here. And psychomotor skills, every skill is important for a child, specifically when you are dealing with life science. It is very, very important. Okay, so 100% this part is going to be accepted. So all these things are correct, but they are asking wrong. So definitely this one is wrong. Load learner, we are never going to load learner. Understood? We will never be allowing to load learner, because loading a learner with so much of concept which is not important is also not correct. Okay, so this is going to be wrong answer, but they have asked wrong answer only. So the wrong answer is first answer, and rest of the all are correct. Now we will go for the next one. This is a very good question. Please kindly try this question. This is exactly the question which everybody will be looking forward for. Now read, I'm reading, you read the question. Yes, this is what, Rakhi, that is the most important thing. When you will be reading the question, now most of the time you are going to devote for reading the question. That's most of the problem is this only. Once you will be little bit of off guard means answer will come. Now, egret bird, you know, egret bird is there, na? Like parasites. You know what is the meaning of parasites? The parasites are those type of microscopic organisms. They will be, or organisms, 3 to 4 minutes. Roughly, it will take 3 to 4 minutes, but you need to channelize, you need to internalize the concepts, and you need to read it. Okay, now, egret bird is often seen on a buffalo back. This is because the egret bird is doing what? The egret bird feeds on parasite on the buffalo back. Yes, feeds on insect present in grass. No, egret bird will eat the parasite that is present on buffalo. So that is, you know, this is called as symbiosis. Okay, so egret bird is exactly getting, helping the buffalo to get rid of this parasites. Got it? So they both are mutually benefiting each other. One is giving food, and another one is letting it get relieved from parasite. Got it? So both are mutually benefiting with each other. So this is exactly rest after flying for a while. No, egret bird is not coming on buffalo. Buffalo tail will push means story over for the bird. So definitely this is not the case. Loves to sing while sitting on buffalo's back. No. So definitely they don't love to, they don't like to sit on buffalo back and sing. Feeds on insect present in the grass. No, see, they are connected to, no, this third on answer is also not correct. Loves to sing. Ma'am, this is the wrong answer. The correct answer will be feed on parasite on buffalo's back. The small, small kuti parasites are there, na, which is sucking the blood of buffalo. Okay, so egret is doing one thing. Egret is sitting on the back of buffalo and eating those parasites. So egret bird will be getting food, and buffalo will be getting relief from parasites. So this is exactly called as symbiosis, symbiotic relation. The symbiotic relation is a type of relation where two organisms living together benefit each other. Living together benefit each other. So here buffalo will be exactly getting relieved from, egret bird will get food. So they both are benefiting each other here. Okay. So now look here. The idea of showing a sample of a railway ticket in the EVS textbook is to, what should be the specific idea that I am exactly showing the ticket of railway ticket in EVS notebook. What should be the specific idea? I am moving so that you can be able to read the options. Enhance the skill of student to arrive and conclusion, give them an opportunity to interact with real information and develop the skill of observation, give the student an idea of real fare, provide them the knowledge of various abbreviations used in the ticket. So here three four options are there, one two and last option, the student idea of rail fare. Rail fare idea means why student will be needing the rail fare idea, correct now? So are you actually needing the rail fare idea? No. So please go with this question very clearly and cleverly. Now this time, now try to answer in one shot itself. Very good. Ruchi has given answer. Raki has given answer option 2. Ruchi has given answer option 2. Now let's see option 2 is the correct answer or not. Now look here. Give them, enhance the skill of student to arrive and conclusion. No, we can put any other things. Conclusion will be drawn. Here for ticket showing is not going. This is not a clear statement first. Okay. So what they're talking about in the question and what they're delivering in the option is not matching. So 100% it is not the answer. Given them an opportunity to interact with real information and develop the skill of observation. Yes, real view. Real view is always very important. See, imaginative ticket I can draw and send to anyone. But when the students will see how a real ticket will look like, so this is called as life science. Understood? This is called as life science means there they are getting a perfect information. So 100% given them an opportunity to interact with real information. So both of you are absolutely correct. Sharmila ma'am, fourth option answer nahi hoga. Why fourth option will not be the answer? Provide them the knowledge of various abbreviations used in the ticket. See, various abbreviations means here terms are written, that timing, the name, the age, and the ticket fare. All these are exactly the abbreviation. That content for a small primary children is not important. For a secondary student, that content, abbreviation, content, and presentation, the skill of presenting, that is important for a secondary student. It is not important for a primary student. For primary student, they need what is a single information how a ticket looks like. Okay, or in that maximum name. Okay, ticket shape, ticket name, how the ticket looks like, the railway ticket how it looks like, that will give them an idea. Next time if they will see any ticket means they'll relate it to this. Oh, this is ticket. So 100% understood na Sharmila ma'am? So this is the most important thing. Now go for question number 71. Which of the following represent one of the objective of teaching EVS at primary school? See what type of questions they are asking. I think by this you will be getting a more clear concept. See, which of the following represents one of the objective of teaching EVS? What should be the objective of teaching EVS? First one, to inform the learner about the book they should read to expand their knowledge. Oh, about book information. Second, to connect with experience of learner in school with the outside world. See, this can be answered. I'm not saying this is the answer. This can be answered. Next, to make learner aware of technical terms and definition. Going technicalities, to assess technical terms related to EVS. Okay, here assess the technical terms related to EVS, and here first one. So first and fourth, now let's see, first, fourth, or third, or second, which one can be answered? First, fourth, second, third, whatever is the answer, come on, say what can be the answer. So Raki, without wasting time, Raki and Ruchi, today both of them are, many answers you both have given correct. So after analyzing, let's see, I think EVS you people will be able to get good marks. To inform the learner about the book they should read to expand their knowledge. No, that is not at all true. Okay, third one is, second one, to connect the experiences of the learner to the school with outside world. Okay, to make learner aware of technical terms and definition is not at all a case for primary school student. See, we don't want them to mug, we want them to understand and learn, because they are seeing world for the first time. And first time itself, if you are wishing someone to go with definition means they will never be able to study after that. So definitely second case is the only answer. Third and fourth will never be the answer. Absolutely correct, Sharmila ma'am. So this is what I'm expecting from you people. You today, this is a very balanced class. You people are reading the question because this is your fight and I am your part. You understand, like that. So definitely whatever is there, you people are answering. So I think I am seeing on an average you people are answering in a very good speed also. Now this one, go with this. I'm not going to say anything here. You just read out the content. Assignment. So in our school time, we were getting assignments now. After reading a chapter, the teachers were coming up with some questions and they were giving the assignment. So what is the need of assignment? Come on. Which of the following statement about assignment is correct? Which statement about assignment is correct? Come on, go for it. Statement about assignment is correct. Which statement about assignment is correct? Go for it. Which statement about assignment is correct? Assignment which is exactly given. So if somebody will be asking for you, from you, about assignment, so I think today you people are more active and I am more. Now look here. Nice, super. Before itself you have solved. Yeah, fine. For assignment, how you are exactly going to do? See, assignments provide learner an opportunity to search for information, construct their own ideas and articulate them. Is this that much there? Second, assignments can be done by parents, brothers or sisters depending on the talent that they possess. So assignment given to a student and done by parents, is it worth it? If an assignment is given to a student and done by the parents, miss, is it making sense? So Ruchi and Rakhi has given option A. Sharmila ma'am has given option C. Assignment can be done by parents. So this is the second one to absolutely cut. Assignment is not given to parents, family. Assignment is given to student. Assignment need to be given as classwork followed by homework. That's not true. Assignment should not be given as a classwork or homework. Assignment should be given for another purpose. Now look here. Assignment need to be given as classwork followed by homework every day to provide variety and practice. No. No, that's, we should not be able to load a student. First, we need to understand that whom we are referring. Reference is what? So here now, the most important thing is reference is primary children. Reference is not secondary children. Reference is primary children. So when we are dealing with primary children, we will give them more work, means they'll run away. Yes, yes, that's absolutely correct. So you need to have two parameters. When you are dealing with primary student, you need to become a primary student, and if you are dealing with secondary student, you become like secondary student, and 100% you will come out with a better ideas. I hope you might have understood. So here, the correct answer, I think both of you has given a look at Shamila ma'am. Assignment provide learner an opportunity to search for information, construct their own ideas, and articulate them. Yes. So assignments are little bit one way. See, when I'm giving assignment, means I taught three concepts in a class, three experiments I taught in a class. After teaching three experiments in a class, what I did is related to I said 3 4 questions because I'm knowing that. So on that I gave 3 4 questions to the student. So now that student will take that question. It is out of the boundary of chapter. The student will sit, the student will think, and after understanding it, the student will exactly explore the question. So only assignments are given. Understood? So the first option is the correct answer. That is, assignment provide learner an opportunity to search for information. Yes, because the teacher taught in the class. So once the teacher has taught in the class, the teacher responsibility is over. Are you understanding? And once the teacher has taught in the class, the most important content also is taught. Now, next important point is कि what type answers we are expecting. The answers what we are expecting is coming after doing search. Understood? So this is opportunity to search. That's the most important part. Now we will go for question number 73. Please kindly read the question number 73. Question number 73 is what? Simple experiments and demonstrations can be performed in the EVS class. Simple experiment. The experiment should not be so much exaggerating. It should not be very tough. Why? So why we are doing this experiment and the simple experiments when we are doing? So please check this one out. Simple experiments can be done in the class when? Come on. Simple experiments and demonstrations can be performed in the EVS class to discuss ideas, record and analyze observations on the basis of question raised by student, to control the student, to ensure discipline in the class. Definitely, control is not in the command. We are not going to control anyone, specifically small children. We will never think of controlling. So, 100% that is not the part. So, second one we are going to cut, to enable children to learn on their own and sharpen their observation skill. This is exactly for the basis. So, now think one more time. Think one more time. So, answer will be what? To enable children simple experiments. Why we are giving simple experiments in the class? What should be the basis? Huh? EVS group may I should add you, huh? You are going to write teacher examination first, you tell me. Can I add you in the teacher group? Now look here, to discuss idea, record and analyze. See, the first answer is not that correct one because experiment should be simple. Why experiment should be simple? Yes, Ruchi. To follow what is being done in the senior classes, never. We are not going to follow the senior classes. That's not correct. That group I can add you, but I'm thinking, who are you first? So second, first is not possible, second is not possible, third, to enable children to learn on their own and sharpen their observation skill and sharpen their observation skills. So third option is the most important option we can go with. Okay. So now go with question number 74. So when you're going with question number 74, think nicely. Durga lives in a village and cooks food on chulha. Chulha, you know what? That is like, how to say? Uh, Chulha means, that's not cylinder, huh? That's like making, keeping some bricks. How in movies they are making and they are putting fire, like homam. Homam is the best example for me, huh? So in that, how you are doing rituals like that, they are cooking food, huh? So earthen stove, that is called as earthen stove. पहली बार रुचि पता चला earthen stove कहते हैं उसको. So, using wood or cow dungs cakes as fuel. She has been suffering from severe cough for the last 3 months. This may be due to. So, now this Durga is suffering from cough. So, if somebody will be coughing for a long time, specifically more than 3 months, then how it is possible? Smoke produced by burning fuel, which may have caused her allergy. So first option they're telling that it may be due to allergy. Huh? Second, old age and pollution inside and outside her house. Hut means where she is living, outside and inside her hut may be what to say, that old age and pollution because can be reason. Carbon monoxide produced by burning fuel, which may have been deposited in their respiratory tract. So this is more technical. Very good. So soot produced by burning the fuel, which may have been deposited in their respiratory tract. See, the most apt options are third and fourth. The most apt options are third and fourth. See, when you burn something, carbon monoxide will not be produced at a very high rate. Understood? So here the most important thing is when you are burning, carbon monoxide is produced because of incomplete burning, and incomplete burning cannot facilitate cooking. So here the most important thing to be understood here is that when you will be talking about here shoot production, you know what, Ruchi, jab cooking, when you will be exactly, because I'm doing homam, means at the time of rituals homam, so I'm seeing that black color now, you might be seeing, yes Ruchi, black color dots now, like some ashes will be exactly floating in that part. And if you will be exactly cooking in that region, means you will be seeing very often the full wall will become black. That is due to the shoots. Okay, so these shoots now, if you will inhale from mouth or if you will inhale from nose, the very fine shoots will go and stick to the respiratory tract. So that's what, because of that inhaling very frequently, she may be coughing. So option is fourth. So option is the fourth option is the perfect option. I hope you might have understood. After the lung break, after the lung break, after the lunch break, while teaching EVS, you find that students are not talking, sorry, not taking interest in the lesson, what would you do? 100% ना कि लंच ब्रेक के पहले का जो effectiveness होता है, मीन्स before lunch break and after lunch break there is a very big difference. Before lunch break students are reading very nicely, but after lunch break they are a little bit lazy and they feel like sleepy. Okay, so what should be the reason is, we are not going to go with the reason. So but you are exactly in the classroom and suddenly after lunch break you came in the classroom and you are seeing that all the students are here and there and they are not at all taking interest in study. Then what you are going to do, since they are not taking interest in study, how you are going to generate interest in them to study? That's the thing. Okay, so what we are going to do, first, take the children out to play in the ground. Wow, just now they came from ground and you will take them to ground again. Will they study? Ask them to put their head down on the desk and relax. So you will tell the student, okay, you came after taking lunch and playing, you sleep for some time. Okay, this can be possible because they're primary children. They're primary children. They're not secondary and higher secondary. Use audio visual aid based multiple intelligence to make the lesson interesting. Okay, now you have no other way of, you are exactly in the classroom, you are using audio video story like rhymes or something, so that the student will not sleep, the student will take immense interest and listen. So you need to exactly make some movie like small clips you can show. Change the topic immediately. So you are changing the topic, means once the student is inside the class they are feeling sleepy, means you will change the topic. So which option you feel is highly reliable option, means the one which is associated with the topic. Okay, fine. Raki has given the option 3 and Ruchi has given the option 4. So I'm going to first option, take the children out to play in the ground. This is not possible. After lunch only, after playing only they came. Suddenly again giving break means they will understand and next time they will not come in class and they will do only one work. Again they will go and they will every day they will say I am tired. So that, and then if you will tell them to relax, if you will tell them to go play, means these both are mind bending activities. The moment you will do 2 to 3 days, allow the student to sit and sleep for 2 minutes 4 minutes every day, they will understand that this is a type of feed for the children and they will every day come with some conclusion and they'll sleep. So that's not true. So now third and fourth option is only going to be the correct one. So let's check this one out. Third and fourth option is only going to be the correct one. Now let's see third is correct or fourth. Change the topic immediately. Why we are going to change the topic? We are changing the topic. What topic actually we are discussing? No, we are not going to change the topic. We are going to make the class very interesting. If the class will be very interesting, if communication, see, that's what I also told to you people, that if you will answer now, see, that's one way track. If a teacher keeps on teaching, you are not listening or you're not cooperating, means you will not be getting that idea. But if the interaction are double line, interactions are double line, means you are speaking, I am listening, you are speaking, means I am speaking, you are listening, means the communication is from both the side. So 100% that time you will be listening also, means when you are using a short video, suddenly one story like story is coming and where the students are taking immense pleasure to listen you and to interact with you. So 100% class will become very alive, the student will leave their relaxation and next time when you will be coming in the class, means they will be knowing that you will have some more concept about how to, that's the relaxation also, that's enjoyment also. So option is third one is the correct answer. Third one, a school planned an educational trip to class 5 student to Rajasthan. What would be your expectation from the children during the visit? So what could be the expectation? Means the school is now planning for trip to Rajasthan. Okay, so they are taking some students to Rajasthan, they're taking some students to Rajasthan. So this they should not note down their questions if any and ask the parents about after reaching home. So when they are were in a trip, they will write some things, and when they will reach home, they'll ask from the parents. For that they went. They see some things, they'll come and they'll eat the brain of parents. Hey, there I saw one camel. How actually camel looks like draw. That's puzzle for the parents. Now they should observe everything without asking question about it. Means they will only see and come back. They should enjoy themselves. Okay, why we are they will enjoy. Next, they should observe keenly, make notes and share their observation with other student and the teacher. So which is the correct option? Yes, see this one, this answer, what can be the correct option here? Which option you feel is the correct part? That they are going to first one, kill their parents by asking questions? Not at all. They should not do that, because the parents are not having the prior information for these questions. If the parent is sending means, next time the parent will not send. They should observe everything but not ask question. That is also not called a very what you call effective way. Third, they should enjoy themselves. No, they went for learning, so only they went for a school trip. Fourth one is the most effective one, and the correct answer is fourth. They should observe keenly, make notes, and share their observation with the student and the teachers. That's called a perfect learning. When you share your experience, what you have learned with others, you will also learn and they will also learn, and they will definitely take interest what you have learned. Okay, so that's the most important thing. That's, I think, is important. Now you check here. Reena separated the garbage from the house into two piles. These type questions are very oftenly asked, because nowadays we put more emphasis on environment, cleaning, and everything. So these type questions are very often to be asked. So banana skin, vegetable peel, dried leaves, newspaper. She kept in one box. Another jam bottle, sauce bottle, used toothpaste and tube, plastic toys. So all the, I think, cans and plastic item in one, and second one is edible items, which is exactly coming for a waste. It is exactly kept in the other one. So she has done these two things. Okay, fine. Now Reena can has separated the garbage waste into two piles depending on the criteria. First one is our household industrial waste. Means first is household waste, second is industrial waste. Have order and orderless. Means which one is having smell, which one is not having smell. Can be decomposed, cannot be decomposed. Okay, means which is the perfect one? Can be decomposed and cannot be decomposed. Can be recycled, cannot be recycled. So what is the basic idea for separation? What is the basic idea for separation? Household or industrial waste, was that in her mind? Second, household or industrial waste, was that in her mind? Or order, means which one is smelling or which one is not smelling. Based on that, she made it. It might be coming in her brain, and based on that, she made it. Next, decomposed, not decomposed. Which one you feel is the correct answer? Recycled, non recycled. Recycled, non recycled. Means what should be her concept when she is doing that? Think, because one option, it is very relative and very near topic. So you need to think which answer is going to be the correct answer. The correct answer will be which can be decomposed and which cannot be decomposed. So correct answer will go decomposed and non-decomposed. So we have done nearly 12 questions. 12, no, more than 12. 17 questions we have done. 61 we have started. Okay, so what we will do is, in tomorrow's class we will finish it, and tomorrow's pedagogy I'm going to teach. So tomorrow I'm going to teach pedagogy also. I'll make some notes of science also. Okay, and then I'll be proceeding. I hope today my health condition is not good, a little tired, plus headache is very heavy. So can I wind up here till here? Hmm? Ruchi, can I wind up till here? Okay. Raki, Ruchi, going to wind up till here. Tomorrow I'll be taking class and I'll be explaining things. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, headache is very heavy. Bye.